The absolute biggest mistake that people make when they are on a fat cutting diet is they diet too hard for too long. Okay? People cut their calories, they cut certain macronutrients, and they diet hard, and they get results, and then they like the results, so they want to go even further, even harder, even longer. They might cut even more calories, more macronutrients, and diet even longer, and then at some point they cannot handle it. Physically they're burnt out, mentally they're burnt out, emotionally they're burnt out, and then they just binge. They can't help it, they can't stop themselves. They binge on ice cream and cookies and just all kinds of stuff. You know, if you're doing low carb, eating carbs will make you hold water. If you are doing any kind of a diet, eating carbs and fat at the same time will help you store fat. So they really totally damage their diet, and that would not have happened if they hadn't gone so hard for so long. Now, as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I'm doing what I call quarantine cut. I'm using my time in isolation to use my pure protein diet to lose a lot of fat, and it's working. I'm getting results. This is me not having woken up in the morning dry and depleted. This is me having eaten and drunk all day, okay? I'm getting results. And the reason why I'm getting results is because I know when to slow down. When you do an extreme diet, and I'm a big fan of losing a lot of fat fast, okay? I'm a big fan of doing an extreme diet. But the problem is you need to know when you pull back. And every time that I've screwed up my progress on an extreme diet is because I pushed it so hard and then I binged, okay? So what I did a few days ago, once again, you'll know if you follow me on Instagram, is I did what I call a fat refeed day. I am doing low carb dieting because that's what I always do. I've also cut down my fat, which will cut down my calories. Not completely cut out my fat like protein sparing modified fasting or PSMF diet, but I cut down the amount of fat that I take considerably, okay? So, a few days ago, I just wasn't with it mentally. I was just tired, even though I'd gotten enough sleep. My workout wasn't as good as it should have been, etc., etc., etc. It had been too long. So, what did I do? I did a fat refeed, okay? I did not eat carbohydrates because that would have bloated me with water. That may have taken me out of ketosis. That may have screwed up with my mind because I was doing so well without carbs. The last thing I need to do is eat carbs. I did not do a cheat day, which is carbs and fat, because carbs store easily, okay? They help you store, and fat is stored easily. So if you mix carbs and fat together, do an actual junk day or a cheat day, that's the best way to destroy your diet progress as well, because fat's easily stored, carbs help store even more. Boom. Not just water bloating, but water bloating with actual fat storage. So I just did a higher fat day. Kept my protein the same, which means that my protein's the same. I increased my fat, which increased my calories, okay? No bloating because of no carbs, no storage because no carbs and fat together, okay? And how did I do this? Well, basically what I did is I'm eating protein all day, okay? 2 meals that I have a day are chicken and almonds. Almonds for the extra fat, okay, the extra calories. I had 4 meals, okay, of chicken and almonds. That means 2 meals I added almonds to, which I normally don't. With 4 of my meals, I added in Alfredo sauce. This is just cheap, normal Alfredo sauce. It's basically purely fat, but it tastes good, okay? It looks good on your plate, and it keeps your food moist, so it makes eating food a lot easier. And what is this? 50 calories per serving, okay? So that's all I added in. I did that on, I believe, Saturday. And then on Sunday, I woke up, I felt great, okay? But I was still teetering a little bit. I felt a lot better, but I didn't feel wonderful. So I did it again. 2 days in a row, higher fat, which also equates to higher calories, okay? The second day, as a matter of fact, for dinner, like watching TV with my girlfriend at night, what I actually did is I had 2 servings of Alfredo sauce with 1 serving, it was like an ounce, of shredded cheese. I just put that together in a bowl, put the chicken in, heated it up in the microwave, made this big slimy fatty mess. I'm fat adapted, I love fat, I love slime, I love grease. It tasted wonderful. And what did I do over the weekend? I actually lost like 1.5 pounds. How did I do that? I'm taking in 1,800 calories a day on this diet. That is like a 1,200 calorie deficit. Even after eating all these almonds and all this this Alfredo sauce, I ended up taking in 2,300 calories. So that means I went from a 1,200 calorie deficit to, quote, just a 700 calorie deficit. But I felt so much better afterwards. So that is, like I said, the big difference. You know, if I had not done this, I would have been just laying around like brain dead, brain fog, you know, just not really with it. My workouts would have been terrible, and I may at some point have binged on my diet. But because I did this, I did not binge on my diet. So that is the big suggestion that I have for you. You have to have an idea of when and how you are going to break up your diet. Okay, you cannot just diet hardcore forever. You have to have a way to know when the time comes how to back off without destroying your progress. Okay, you basically have to cheat before you are forced to cheat. Okay, make the conscious decision to cheat in a way that will not destroy your progress. Guys, if you are interested in this, first of all, follow me on Instagram, because I'm putting out a lot of information covering how I do quarantine cut, how I do the pure protein diet. And second, if you want to do your own quarantine cut, go ahead and check out low carb cutting and bulking. I had described 4 different diets, okay, and one of which is the pure protein diet. And yes, I also cover in the pure protein diet how to do fat refeeds, how to do fat cycling, and very importantly, how to transition out of the pure protein diet, because you cannot stay on it forever. When you get to the point where you're as lean as you want to be, you have to slowly transition out, and I teach you exactly how to do that. So not only do you lose a lot of fat quickly, but you stay lean when you're done. All right, low carb cutting and bulking. If you're watching this on IGTV, check out the link in my profile. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the link right below this video. Guys, if you have any questions, comment. I love to answer your questions. And a lot of the questions I'm going to answer in videos if they're questions that have mass appeal. So comment, like the damn video, subscribe to the channel, get notifications. Come on, I'm putting out a lot of shit here, okay? Follow Quarantine Cut on Instagram, okay? And like I said, if you really wanted to get lean and actually lose fat instead of come out fatter from quarantine, check out low carb cutting and bulking. Do the pure protein diet with me. Believe me, most people are gonna come out of this quarantine fatter, lazier, sloppier, and worse than they ever were. I'm gonna come out leaner than I ever was before. And it's a conscious decision, okay? This is the easiest time right now to cut. Believe me. So check out Pure Protein Diet, and like I said, definitely, you know, diet with me. Let's come out of this stronger together. See you guys in the next video.